What's going on, guys? It's been a while since I made a video. First, to check out this video, guys, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and of course leave us a nice little comment in the comment section. So where did we left off, guys? I mean, the last time I made a video, we drew with Burnley. My review got messed up, file corrupted, but doesn't matter now. We're further up forward, and we're in the Europa League final. Obviously we know that. But Chelsea, it's a transfer window. A lot of guys have been linked, but not many have linked out, which I kind of find a bit weird. Of course, you know, there's news like Koscielny. I heard the club of sitting on whether to give him a new deal because of Barcelona putting out basically said they're looking to have a clear out. Do you know what I mean? Of certain players. Coutinho was on that list. Andre Gomez, who we were heavily linked with earlier in the transfer season, and even earlier during the summer, which is weird, but yeah, Andre Gomez and a man who we are heavily linked with, Samuel and Titi. My thoughts on that, I mean, at first I was like, okay, cool, like World Cup winner, you know what I mean, someone strong, someone tall, can be commanding at times. Yeah, then I thought to myself, but wait a minute, he has knee problems. I don't know. That's the hard thing to deal with. I mean, we're replacing one Frenchman who has Achilles problems, who's had a massive dip in his career from that Achilles incident. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to say Koscielny was perfect before that. No, he was decent, but he had moments in him, as we all get at Mustafi for, but well, Koscielny was the original in my book. But even regardless, so he's been playing well up till now, and to be honest with you, I mean, it's a head scratcher. What would you do? Would you rather take the World Cup winner, Samuel Umtiti, or would you keep Koscielny for another year and see out his contract? I mean, it's just one of these things where that is a head scratcher. Or do you believe we should be just going for somebody else? Because I heard we were heavily linked with Kostas Mudaras from Roma. I know we had to, I've been hearing that we had a meeting with his agent, the same agent as Hendrik Mkhitaryan, Mino Raiola, but I heard also that he's banned, so we probably spoke to one of his representatives about that situation. I'm just a fan, I don't exactly know what's gone on since then, but that's what I heard has been linked also. So that's a head scratcher. Of course, the news about, you know, also rumours like Wilfred Zaha, 80 mil, Arsenal wanted to buy him for 40, put Callum Chambers, Carl Jenkinson and maybe Reece Nelson in. I mean, first and foremost, personally, I wouldn't be paying 80 mil for Zaha. Don't get it twisted, Zaha is a good player, but you know, a lot of people have mixed emotions on him. Me personally, I mean, he's a good player, but 80 mil for someone that's not as consistent as he can be, I'm not doing that, I'm sorry. I think we that 40 mil is reasonable, because personally I feel like Zaha's kind of slipped slowly. Like the last 3.5 seasons, only the last 2 I could say he was Palace's best player in general anyways, but he was the man. I mean, he saved them from getting relegated twice, because every season they come near relegation, they're talked about, and Zaha picks them up, as well as a few other players in their team like Wan-Bissaka, and even when they had Loftus-Cheek at the time on loan, they were putting in work. Schlopp too. So, I mean, I'd pay 40 mil. I mean, Callum Chambers. Yeah, I think it's time for him to go. It would be nice to see what he'd be like in the midfield for Arsenal. I mean, he got player of the season for Fulham, but they're relegated. But he still got player of the season for them. And Carl Jenkinson, listen, man, we know about Carl Jenkinson. I don't have to get into that. But Reece Nelson, I wouldn't do that because he's just been out on loan from Hoffenheim, and he looked decent out there. And personally, why would you want to get rid of that? So for me, that's a little bit of a stupid idea, personally. But in all fairness, if he has a future in the club, then I wouldn't put him in the deal at all. I hope it's just rumours, because there's been a lot of rumours going on, and Arsenal don't look like they're ready to do proper business until after this Europa League final, which I'm going to get into right now. So, of course, there's more links like Ryan Fraser and the right back from the young right back from Saint Etienne and all that, but we'll probably get into that after the Europa League final. So we have Chelsea in Baku, of course. We know all the problems that's been going on, the ticket sales. Mkhitaryan can't come because of political reasons, and it's not looking good for Chelsea. I mean, so far, we knew Hudson-Odoi was injured. We knew Kante picked up a little knock, but you probably would expect it to start. But look at this, Loftus-Cheek is out, possibly for a year, maybe. We know about Hudson-Odoi, like I said. Rudiger's out. Big, massive loss in regard to Rudiger and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Of course, Hudson-Odoi was on his rise as well. Just started to show he got to get into the team, as well as Loftus-Cheek, after a lot of fans were complaining why they're not starting, why they're not playing. And since they've gone in the team, they started playing well. Unfortunately for them, they're out. Possibly, and Kante looks seriously doubtful. He come back in training, and now it looks doubtful. And I mean, it's a real head scratcher, because this is what Eden Hazard's, well, basically could be his last game. Chelsea have let out on the table 130 mil for Real Madrid. Will Real Madrid take the bite? I mean, it's Cech's last game for Arsenal. A lot of controversy regarding Cech, whether he should start or not, because he has agreed to take over the sporting side of Chelsea next season after his retirement. And no, I'm not crying, I'm tired actually. I just got up. I'm about to go to work. Personally, about Cech, I mean, up till now, since the whole announcement, like, I'll be real, I knew about Cech going back to Chelsea for a while, and personally, it's just one of these things, bro. You just have to get over it. Like, he's a Chelsea guy through and through. He's been their saviour, probably their best keeper in history. Let's be real. And it's a suit and fit, but without the sentimental crap, I just don't like the fact that it's been talked about, where Petr Cech specifically said after the Valencia game, when he was interviewed on BT Sport, that he will leave his future decided until after the Europa League final. And the final hasn't happened yet, and already the news was broke out, but it's not like he hasn't come out and cleared it up. He just basically said, my future will be talked about and decided after the final. And would I start him? I mean, like I said, I've been a big adamant for Cech, because I thought, yeah, it sounds a little sentimental. Yeah, he's come down to the end of his career, and such, but personally, I just give it to him, man. At first I was like, nah, man, you can't, bruv, because, you know what I mean, But we knew that, man. I don't know why everyone's going absolute bonkers. I must admit, I was a bit nuts at first. I just said, you know what, Leno should start. And that's how I deep down feel. He should start after that. But it's the man's last game. I can't see him fucking up for us or giving it away for us deliberately. So I don't see why not. So if Czech starts, man. We just got to deal with it. We just got to do our job, innit? Do you know what I mean? And that's the defence, because we got to lock down Hazard. It's as simple as that. If we lock down Hazard, if Kante plays, we got to somehow get him, you know, make sure he don't, you know, do anything particularly too well. Past the Giroud factor. What are we going to do about that? Remember, he's their top goal scorer. And yeah, there's a lot of things to think about, but overall, when I get into the proper preview, then I'll let you know my thoughts. But yeah, that was it, guys. So thanks again for checking out this quick video. Just let you know I'm still around. Again, hit all the links at the bottom of this video, my Twitter, my Instagram. Please make sure you like, share and subscribe to the channel, of course. Leave a comment on the bottom of this video and let me know what you think on all these news reports on Arsenal and Chelsea. Build up to the Europa League final. I mean, it can't get any crazier than this. So many headlines. And transfer news, guys, let me know who do you think should Arsenal sign and who else should we get rid of. Leave them in the comment section. I'd be very interested to know. And I'll be doing, I've done my clear out video, but I'm probably going to do the whole squad in my next video after I do my game preview. So guys, again, thanks again for checking it out. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Have a good morning, have a good day, and have a good bank holiday. Peace.